What is up, Mother? It's time to take cover, because the Bludgeon is coming down. Yes, that's right, it is his Titan's Return custom Bludgeon. Ooh boy, this is awesome. Anyway, it's made by this beautiful man known as Jin Saotome, or John Malamus. He actually is someone whose customs I've seen before. Quite a bit of awesome customs he's got. I'm particularly fond of that Siege Swindle that he made a while back. Funny how I literally thought of the same idea when I was thinking about new generation Selects figures, so props to you, dude. As for figures, it's actually based off of some obscure overseas pack-in comics from Japan, which Jin has actually acknowledged, saying that he's glad he didn't base it off of that design, but rather the concept, showing distaste in the design and the semi-samurai helmet of the one strip we see him in, which is fine, you know, this one is far superior. As in terms of the actual design, it's clearly taken from the Generation 1 toy, as the colors are a close match, but instead of the burgundy or rather maroon colored helmet and arms, he's decided to go with a purple, most likely inspired from the Power of the Prime's Bludgeon, which is in extremely similar colors to Bludgeon. In terms of accessories, he comes with Generation's Windblade sword and hilt, and while I would have liked to see him come with the LG Windblade pinkish red sword to match with his eyes, this is fine and much more accessible to the customizer. And then the gun, which is from the Generations Impactor figure, with a cannon barrel from Brawl, painted a lovely purple to match the armor. And finally, let's discuss the main chunk of plastic. And paint. Bludgeon here is based off of the Titan's Return Hardhead, from the first wave of Titan's Return Deluxe figures, and Hardhead has been repainted with yellow, purple, and orange to really give off that Pretender Bludgeon from G1 vibe, oozing with awesomeness and ready to kill ya. And dude, check out the head sculpt, with the 200X Skeletor face decked out with a detail from head to head, and while I prefer the mechanical look from Cyberverse The Revenge of the Fallen, this is a close second to what I desire from a Bludgeon figure. Not too cartoony or realistic, but definitely awesome. And the helmet, oh the helmet. Made from a Silver Samurai Wolvie movie figure, same goes for the awesome repainted shoulder pads, and it is cool as hell. It frames the head to a rad-looking monster from the 80s, and I love it! I dig it. Articulation is decent enough, not bad, but definitely leaves something to be desired. If you have a hard head, you'll know exactly how this goes. And surprisingly, the hollow bits don't bother me all too much. Maybe because I paid so much to have this guy, but I really don't care about hollowness that much. It's not preferred, but not a bother. He has decent enough articulation to survive, though. And for some awesome poses, he looks really sick to my headcanon rival for him, the Windblade. And he's just okay with articulation. He's not too bad, he's not too good, but he definitely looks rad. And now on to size comparisons. He scales well with the Chuck figures and looks great with the Siege and Earthrise line, and probably with the third installment of it too. And awesome next to the Prime Wars figures I have. And here's a shot with all my Bludgeon babies. God, I love Bludgeon. Not as much as Shockwave, but a very close second. And on to transformation, kind of. I won't show how to transform it. If you've got a hard head, you know how this works. And here he is in his alt mode. Pretty awesome and feels great. I won't be transforming him much, as he has paint that worries me, but I'm definitely into this alt mode. And the awesome shoulder armor translates to tank armor. Oh, sick. His cannons can rotate on the peg and the hinges in the back, so you can have that. As for his head and sword, I just set them off to the side. No reason to keep them on him. And that has been my review of Jin Saotome's Titan Return style deluxe Bludgeon figure. And thanks so much to John Malamus again, or Jin Saotome. If the off chance that you're watching, even though I had to pay a sizable fee to take him off your hands, I am so glad I did. Go check out Jin Saotome's Dangerous Toys. I'll leave a link in the description to his website. He does Marvel Legends, Black Series, and Transformers, so check out his customs and head on over to the eBay page to see if any of the customs for sale interest you. You might just find what you're looking for. See ya!